I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching the Jeff Crouere Show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the war raging in Ukraine. It's now been over 500 days of this war, and it is going on because we don't have leadership to deal with it. Joe Biden, all he's interested in is sending more arms to Ukraine. President Trump said that if he were president now, he'd be able to bring this war to a close in 24 hours, get Zelensky and Putin together, and end the war. There seems to be nothing going on as far as diplomacy to try to end the war. All we're doing now is sending more and more arms to Ukraine. The latest was to send cluster bombs there. Do you know cluster bombs have been banned in 100 countries? Cluster bombs can kill civilians, yet we're sending it to Ukraine. Joe Biden even admitted that we're running low on weaponry, ammunition here in this country. So we're running low, our recruitment levels are low, yet all we're focused on is to send more and more and more heavy-duty artillery, weaponry, equipment to Ukraine. Also, we said we would never be sending F-16s. Now we're training F-16 pilots. We also talked about not sending tanks. Now we are. So we're ramping up our involvement, ramping up the war in Ukraine, and the situation is really not getting any better for either side. All we have are people dying on the Russian side and the Ukrainian side, and there's no leadership to bring this to a close. The Europeans, they should be the ones really putting the focus on this because it's in their neighborhood. Why is the United States of America the major donor for the Ukrainians? We're halfway around the world. We've got a border that we need to secure. We're not securing our border, yet we're worried about the Ukrainian border. We've got problems here in this country that all these tens of billions of dollars that we've sent to Ukraine, and some estimates are close to $200 billion, could be going toward our homeless vets, going toward our poor, going toward our infrastructure, our problems here in this country. That's why we've got to get away from this globalist mentality, get away from the warmongering and the neocons that are controlling both parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. And they're all throughout the Biden administration. They're pushing this war, neglecting problems here on the home front, and expecting the American people to support it. Well, really, support for the war in Ukraine has been dropping, especially among Republicans, because Donald Trump and others are pointing out, why are we doing this? We shouldn't be when we've got problems here and when Europe should be taking the lead, and they're not. That's why we need a new administration. We need Donald Trump back in the Oval Office. We need a president that's going to put America first and start making America great again, not worrying about what's going on all the way across the world. It's time for America to focus on our huge problems here and not be fighting a proxy war with the Russians. Let's not forget, the country that has more nuclear weapons than any other country in the world is Russia. We don't want to be getting into World War III. That's why we need a leader that can bring about peace and diplomacy and an end to this war. And obviously, that is not Joe Biden. I'm Jeff Crouere. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow and subscribe to get more information. Go to crouere.net. You can learn everything about the shows and all our upcoming activities. Thank you so much for watching The Jeff Crouere Show. This segment is brought to you by The Patriot Shopper. This is all about folks buying American, buying local, buying products that are made in the good old USA, taking funds away from those big box stores where those monies go out of the country and to some Wall Street elites. Let's help our patriot business owners right here in America with good American products. Let's buy American and buy local right here in this country. Information is at thepatriotshopper.com. You can email at info@thepatriotshopper.com or call 718-869-9020. The Patriot Shopper. Folks, change the way you buy today.